What's up, guys? Today we're playing some mono red Belcher in Modern. This deck is a different take on Belcher. Typically you're playing Gruul colors, playing Recross the Paths, trying to construct your deck so that way you can set yourself up for a win the following turn. This version is kind of looking to be a little more disruptive with focusing more on Blood Moons, trying to lock out your opponent. This version is more of like a Belcher light version where we don't have to use Recross the Paths to win. We just kind of want to set up our turns with Strike It Rich, our rituals, in order to get like a quick Charbelcher kill with Irencrag feet. For the mono red version, we're not playing Recross the Paths because this is strictly mono red. So in place of that, we're playing a full set of Reckless Handling. Sometimes you'll see two in the Recross versions. We have a full set of Blood Moon, and then the rest is pretty similar. We're not playing any spells that cheat on mana, like an Offer You Can Refuse or Engineered. So for the early turns, we basically want to Strike It Rich, get our lands down. That way we can set up for either a turn 2 Blood Moon or as quick as a turn 2 Irencrag Feet with our rituals into Charbelcher for the win. This list is running 2 Akum Warriors, so this is just another come into play tapped red land. But if we have the Blood Moon plan going and we're not doing anything else, this can just be a solid 4/5 beater with trample. In order to make room for this, sometimes you can cut a Mary's Calls. I just trimmed 1 Turn Timber and 1 Seagate. I do like Call as an alternate win condition if we can get treasures down and cast this for 7 mana. Definitely a last resort though. The newest card, which makes this deck viable, is Reckless Handling. So this is pretty much like a more expensive Gamble. So Gamble is just 1 mana and you can do this, and you can search for any card, but this is 2 mana. We'll search for an artifact, which is going to be Goblin Charbelcher. Put it in our hand, and then hopefully we don't discard it. But if we do, we do get to deal 2 damage to our opponent. So with this main deck, we're still all in. It's a pretty all-in combo deck here. Glass Cannon-y. For a sideboard, we have 4 Leyline of Sanctity. This protects against cards like Necromentia, any hand disruption. We can always bring this in against Burn. We have 3 Fury. This is like another win con, but we can bring this in against small creature decks like Hammer. We have 2 Magus of the Moon. This card really shines against Tron, Amulet Titan, anything where Blood Moon shines, but a lot of decks don't have removal for this. They have Boseiju for Blood Moon, but not necessarily for Magus of the Moon. We have 3 Shadowing Spree. This is primarily for needle effects against Charbelcher, but we can also bring this in against Artifact decks. And then finally, we have 3 Guttural Response. This is respecting just blue counter decks. So Murktide, Creativity, anything with counterspells pretty much. The hard part with this deck is trying to figure out what to board in and what to board out, because your main deck is pretty set. Sometimes there's some easy swaps where we don't need Pact Negation, so we can just do a full 4 swap here for 4 here, or 4 here for some Fury and some Magus. There'll be times where you play against other decks that have Blood Moon main deck or sideboard, so you can board these out for some more aggro or just whatever you need at that time. So that is Mono Red Belcher in Modern. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the gameplay. All right, welcome to round 1. We're on the play, so let's see what we got here. So this is an interesting hand. We can go turn 2, turn 1 Spike Field, turn 2. We don't really, this is like a turn 4 win. It's kind of like lame because we'd have to go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 into Ritual for Belcher. Is this good enough turn 4 on the play? We could even hold Spike Field. We'll try it. It's game 1. We'll see. It's a little slow. We kind of want to be more aggressive, but we don't know what we're up against. I'm actually going to hold this. I'll hold this until turn 2. Yeah, we do have Pact backup. That's a good thing, but usually this doesn't come into play too early turn or game 1, especially against Boseiju if we leave this out to dry. But we'll see. Play this tapped and pass. And the reason I'm playing this first is because we don't need to play this first, and we can also hold this up to kill Ragavan. Okay, opponent scoops. So now that they think they know what we're on. Oh no, we don't know what they're playing. I like want to run it back, but I wish I knew what they were on. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I think they wouldn't. I'm gonna try some Blood Moons for some sprees. I'm trying to think like what deck would have no answer. Yeah, I agree with that. No sprees in the blind seem pretty good. I'm trying to think. We got a minute to think here. In Modern, let's see. Like what? I feel like none of the top decks would scoop to that on 6. Burn. I mean, Burn could still like burn us out. I don't want to bring in Leylines in the blind. Pact. Let's do the full Shattering Spree. We'll go down 1 Pact. I mean, we'll see. It could just be Hammer, and they don't have main deck Needle. So bringing in 3 Spree is the way to sideboard anyway. Yeah, I think Hammer could raise too. So we are going to pack this. We're gonna powder this hand because unfortunately we have fantastic cards here, but we don't have any red mana. We will keep this hand though. Pretty decent. ish. Oh, Verdant Catacombs. Okay, so definitely a Thoughtseize. Where's Thoughtseize proof here? Oh, they take a ritual. Okay. Interesting. All right, we'll play this tapped and pass. These matchups are harder, especially because we didn't bring in the ley lines. Yawgmoth, I mean, it could be Yawg, but I definitely want to keep a spike field if it's Yawg. They kept their one lander? I don't know what opponent's doing. I don't know if they skipped their turn or... All right, we have another Belcher that falls on this fin. Okay, I'm going to play this I'm going to play this tapped. I kind of want to hold this open just in case. If we don't need it this turn, I will play it tapped. Oh, okay. It is Yawg. You called it. We drew a ritual. So if we play this tapped, we don't have... I think it's fine to play this tapped now. We don't need this here. It would be good for to kill like a young wolf and not get it back, or just whatever they want to sack. They could play if they play Yawg next turn, we'll untap with 4 mana. Yeah, I think we might as well, right? It stinks if I mean, yeah, we'll play it. If they have the Boseiju, then I guess so be it. All right, they had the force. Okay. I guess that's why they kept, because they had pretty powerful sideboard cards. All right, we'll yield here. I guess it stinks having this tap land here, but if we draw a untapped source, we'll definitely slam the other Belcher. But they pitched Tapatra. All right, Geist. We can spike field this if we need to. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. They just pass. I'd like an untapped source. Nice. All right, we're just going to play this out. Take 3. I feel like they have a lot of... They must have like a lot of sideboard cards. There's no way they kept just off of Force and Thoughtseize, right? Are they going to force this one too, it looks like? Wow, they did. They shocked that in. And they have a Yawg. Wow. All right, their hand was pretty gross. All right, we'll yield. Double force. All right, so that's why they kept a 1-lander. So they kept a 1-lander and they were rewarded Valakut Awakening. No, there's no way to, like, you can't put them on like maybe 1 force, but like this is, they curved out perfectly and it's just like whatever. All right, we're going to go for the final Belcher, make them have it. And then I'll play out this tapped in case we want a Valakut. So they have 1 card in hand. They can just do this back and forth to draw a few cards. They can still draw with these though. All right, birds. They can draw with birds as well. They have a decent amount of redraws here. I would have loved to draw an Irencrag. Not that we could cast it, but all right. So they sack wall. They're sacking this. Now they'll sack birds if they can't find an answer. They have a few Boseijus also. They're attacking. They have to have something. They would have just conceded. Wow, they drew the Boseiju. Yeah, they drew really well. Oh my God, what's popping? Yo, what's going on? All right, so unfortunately we lose here because they drew very well. They drew like perfectly, actually. They kept a 1-lander and just drew everything. But good for them. All right, so we'll cycle this into nothing. Yeah. All right, so now that we know what they're on. See, that's what stinks. Like, we could have had Furies, some Ley Lines. Blood Moon's not the greatest. Shining Spree's out. We'll keep 1 Blood Moon, I guess. Man, so they were rewarded for conceding. I wonder if we want to... let's do Magus instead of Blood Moon, since they're bringing in forces and stuff. All right, yes, we'd like to be on the play. This hand... Wow, 2 Belchers. We have 2 Belchers. We have to powder this, though. This hand's garbage, unfortunately. This has 2 Ley Lines, which can be killed by forces. 2 Rituals, a Fury. Is a Fury good enough with 2 Ley Lines? We'll keep it. So we'll keep because, 1, we pitched 2 Belchers already and a Reckless Handling. I mean, this could easily be wrong. Actually, you know what? I just realized we don't have red mana. So this is totally wrong. For some reason, I thought we had red mana. That's my fault. So we might end up pitching... Oh, there's red manas. Very fortunate. So we'll probably end up pitching Fury. Hopefully they just play out a bunch of dorks and we can just Fury them away. There's a wall. All right, I guess we're just going to Ritual out Fury. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just Irencrag feed it, whatever. For some reason, I thought we had... Man, my math is just like killing it. All right, so we'll hardcast Fury then. For some reason, I thought we had the mana to do things. Opponent's tapping mana. We drew all our red sources at least, but now we're empty-handed now. They're going to Chord for Dryad Arbor, it looks like. All right, so we'll lose some life. Okay, so they didn't Chord. They were going to, but didn't. So we have no hand now. Fury on board. They can just like Yawgmoth. Oh, they actually couldn't... What's it? Oh, yeah, they couldn't Blood Artist because we have Leyline. I was wondering why we weren't losing life. All right, so they cast Yawgmoth. We need some good draws here. That's not a good one. But the more damage we can do to them, the less they have to use Yawgmoth here. But they can start putting counters on this, I guess. All right, so they sack it. Put a -1 on that. No, this is going to be a little unfortunate here with how things are going. Good old unneeded land draw, exactly. All right, so now they just have... Ugh, oh no. Just all the walls. The opponent is unsure whether to attack or not, but they just chose not to. I would have attacked. I don't know why. I don't see why you don't there. Unfortunately, this only does 2 damage. I mean, we'll still attack. I don't know. 3 damage isn't good enough. They're pitying me, it seems like. I mean, maybe they're just gonna, I guess, take this off and maybe block, but all right, they're courting for 2. Hepatra. All right, we're gonna have to Shadow Skull that, I guess. They're gonna do all their shenanigans anyway. Exactly, Belcher. We only have 2 Belchers left and 40 cards. And because we exiled 2 with Serum Powder, unfortunately. All right. I think we have to kill Hepatra, right? I don't know how much. I mean, it's something, I guess, but they're just going to sack it anyway. Yeah, we're just going to have to get super lucky here with either. Well, we can't even Reckless Handling because we don't have any cards in hand. Opponent has 7 cards in hand. This is not looking good. Like, there's no way they don't just like do a bunch of stuff. But yeah, this initial keep was kind of loose. We probably could have mulled to 6 at least, but the ley lines were tempting. The Fury was tempting. It just kind of didn't work out for us. And I'm sure that they have like Boussageru or Force of Vigor. All right, this is going to be EE for, yeah, Geist. Get him for 4 here. Let me draw. I'll hold this. Maybe we can get some redraws like next turn. Whatever we draw, we'll see. I just think we're not going to win just casting Belcher here. Casting Belcher and passing. So we're going to get hit for 5 at least. They don't have Blood Artist anymore, and they don't have Hepatra. I mean, maybe we should be playing this out for Fury, like top deck Fury. But I guess we'll take 1 more hit. What are they casting now? All right, Evolution for Young Wolf, or just another Strangleroot. Maybe we do this end of turn. Haywire Might. Yeah, so that has a Reckless Handling, but now they have Haywire Might. And there's an Irencrag feat. Ugh, no, there's just like no way because we need like everything here. 5, 6. I'm just gonna scoop. Nah, there's no way. That's unfortunate because if we Reckless Handling, we either get it's like a 50-50 shot, but then we can't cast Belcher because they have Haywire Might, and then we don't have 3 red mana for Irencrag feat. It's just all a mess. All right, welcome to round 2. We're on the play. And let's check out this hand. We do have a Powder, but we have Strike It Rich on turn 1. I think we can keep this. Powder is kind of like a dead draw, so this is like a mull to 6 here. But we do have turn 1 Strike It Rich, tapped land 3. This is like a turn 3, turn 4. I don't know. You guys let me know if what you think of these hands here. They're not like the worst. They're not like nuts hands, but we'll play this untap, Strike It Rich and pass. And the blind this hand is sick. Pray you aren't against burn. Is this Yawgmoth again? Oh no. I was gonna say not a cookbook. Okay, so we're against Reanimator or oh geez, okay. It's like Asmo Food, Reanimator probably. All right, we will play this tapped and pass. Next turn we just win actually. This is actually a turn 3. I don't know. We should like we could have seen this. Like obviously this is a turn 3 from the start. I don't know why I didn't think it wasn't. All right, Profane Tutor. So this is Reanimator, but they're dead. So I'll play this untapped, play Irencrag feat, play Belcher, and then they scoop. Yeah, I'm over here talking like, I guess we should keep this hand when it's a turn 3. I don't know. For some reason I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so we don't have any graveyard hate. We do have Ley Lines and Magus. Shattering Spree is also good. I don't want to like overboard here. Pax, we don't need. Blood Moon and Magus are good against Saga, and their deck doesn't run very many basics. They do have Profane Tutor. Ley Line's tempting because they definitely run Hand Disruption. Let me see. But they're definitely running Reanimator. The Profane Tutor gives that away. The Goryo, so it's Goryo. They definitely have Hand Disruption here. They have definitely Pithing Needle. We don't need Magus, I guess. Magus might be a little... I mean, this also could be the Yargle deck as well. Maybe we'll take out Magus for that. We definitely want Shattering Sprees because they're going to have Needles with Saga and stuff like that. But I definitely want these Ley Lines. So we need 3. Maybe we don't... The Blood Moon... Maybe Blood Moons on the play aren't that good. We'll keep in 1 Magus. All right, this hand is not good. The Shattering Sprees are great if they have a Needle, but... Oh my god. So this is awkward. Hey, Dranlich, what's up? This sucks because there's no way we're gonna powder away 3 Belchers here, but we have to just mulligan this hand normally, which sucks because it's like a free powder here. All right, we'll keep this. Easy mull, exactly. So this hand's decent. We have lands. I guess we just get rid of the Strike It Riches or Strike It Rich and a land. Turn 1, and then turn 2 with a land. I like having the Strike It Rich. Nah, I guess we just get rid of the Strike It Riches. Should we keep 1 Strike It Rich? Because it's a turn 2 play and we make a land drop tapped. Yeah, let's do that. I like this because it sets it up for we can also flash this back. Hopefully they kept like a Thoughtseize heavy hand or something, but it doesn't look like it. All right, so they do their stuff again. All right, we drew a land. Hopefully this is fast enough. Maybe we can draw some rituals. All right, they play their second land. Oh wow, okay. Okay. If we draw an untapped red source, we're good to go. I really don't want to just cast Belcher, like expose it. So maybe we can Amari's Call, flashback, Strike It Rich, and then go off here. Gain 3 life. Wow, okay. Oh, no, they have it. No, they had it. Is there any chance we're winning here? I don't think so. Let's see what our draw is, though. And yeah, they had it. I don't know. Let's take like another. Let's take like one more. Okay, fine. All right. So it sucks that we don't have any graveyard hate. What a game, right? Yeah, like this is peak Magic right here. Man, do we just have to mull to like? It sucks because we want to mull really well. If we don't have Leyline, they just thought sees us, and then our hand is garbage. I'm just trying to think if we want any moon effects. I don't think so. Like, I think this is fine. I think we just need to get a good hand here. And hopefully they don't have like the Emrakul nuts there. I feel like so far that's the only reason we've lost today. It's just been like quick back and forth games where nothing matters. All right, so we'll be on the play here. So we will powder this hand. This hand has 3 Shadow Skull smashings. Very sad. Oh man, these hands are. Do we powder away 2 Charbelchers? These powders have been pretty brutal. No, we can't powder away 2 Charbelchers, right? Man, imagine if this is like a sick hand if we have lands. And a reckless handling. We already powdered once. Nah, we can't. Man, these hands are really not coming together here. This one's gonna have to be a mull too. If we had a red land, this hand would be pretty cool. Mulligan. All right, we'll keep this hand. It does have reckless handling. It doesn't even have a red source, but I mean, maybe we go to 5, like, I don't know. Yeah, like I'm not sure. Like maybe we go to 4. I think we just lose. Like if we mulligan this low, we're just gonna lose regardless. So I think we have to take risks. Yeah. So they thought sees take. It doesn't really matter what they take. I would probably just take reckless handling, I guess, play it safe. But like if you mulligan this low with this deck, it's just unfortunate and you move on. It's not really a redeeming deck in that way. Oh, they took Strike It. We drew another reckless handling. It's funny they took that too because it has flashback, but another thought sees. Okay. I guess at this point, do you take the call? Yeah. This is brutal. And they better not have the, okay. I was going to say, if they have the Daredevil. All right, we'll just send it back. We're looking for a red land. We got rid of 3 untapped red lands already, so it's not looking good. They pitch a Gemstone Caverns, and they send it back. Oh my god. No, not like this. 3 reckless handlings. Oh, they found the Daredevil too. I mean, they only have 1 card in hand. Fortunately, 1 card in Daredevil. We're just going to be making our land drops. We have like 10 other red sources though. They just keep eating the food. I don't know why they're eating the food. I mean, I guess they have nothing else to do, but I would keep it for Saga. Are they going to hardcast Daredevil? Yeah, they're going to hardcast Daredevil here. Going to be on a 5-turn clock. Yep, there they go. Wow, we drew the other untapped red source. All right, we're going to reckless handle. Yes, all right. We pitched the ritual, which isn't ideal. I'd rather have pitched one of the handlings, obviously. Because if they thought sees us, then they probably most likely have a hand disruption spell waiting for me to use a reckless handling. Is this another Daredevil? What'd they get back? Oh, they cycled Street Wraith. Shizo, is this going to be an Asmo here? Oh, another cookbook. Okay. Get hit for 4. We're just going to slam this. It's so close. Right? Like we have to... 4, 5, 6. It's close. I guess we just do this because we have reckless handling anyway. I feel like they have to have something. They're playing like they have something. It sucks if we would have had an extra land. We could ritual into Charbelcher activation. Maybe they have nothing. They're thinking. We both have some pretty suboptimal draws here. Our opponent said, obviously, the next card is Thoughtseize. All right, so they get back Street Wraith. They cycle Street Wraith. I think that's a concession then. Then the Haywire might. Oof. Oh, no. So that's why we were reluctant to run this out, but fortunately, wait, I stopped on the main. Whatever. All right, so we'll activate Charbelcher. Wow. What a weird game. All right, we took it down. I'm glad we won that one. That was we got to do the thing game 1, they did the thing game 2, and then game 3 was just, oh no, we're against Mashmalovsky. They're like a moto grinder. Oh, this hand's so good. Except for 1 land. This hand is like incredible. If we draw more lands, I'm going to be greedy and keep with this one. You've had success with it? That's awesome. I think like the chalices, like I think it can definitely win. It wins at like my F&M sometimes. Is there any reason why you think you've had success with it, or just doing e-tron things? So they play an Epicurean pass. Oh my god, this hand is going to be insane if we can draw lands, or just another ritual. If we draw a land or a ritual, we just win here. Land or ritual. All right, another Reanimator deck. No, literally land wins us the game. So I think most players stopped respecting the Tron Chalice decks, not to mention Tron. Yeah, I mean, I've seen G-Tron do really well, or it's been doing really well. Man, we just literally need a land. Any untapped land or ritual wins. Man, if they get Needle, do they have Needle main deck? I can't believe this. We're gonna lose like this. Yeah, G-Tron with Golos. I've been seeing that a lot. Man, this is literally like the nuts too. They're floating mana with Saga. They search with their Profane Tutor. We just have like these 2 packs just rotting in our hand here. No. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, that stinks. We had 2 turns to draw land and just nothing. So another Reanimator deck, but we have, again, nothing really to bring in. I mean, we'll board out the packs for sprees. Like, again, we brought in Sanctity ley lines last time as well. Like maybe we don't care about the moon effects. For Saga, we're just gonna be faster than them. That sucks though. All right, we have Leyline, we have Magus, Bree. We'll keep this. We have a lot of good sideboard cards here. I think it's fine to not, like, yeah, we don't have Belcher here, but we have a lot of disruption here too. All right, there's Cookbook. So we'll kill that. No replication. We'll play this tapped and pass. Maybe they'll go like Saga next turn, but I think killing that now is good. Okay, they have another Cookbook. Great. Wow, they kept a 1-lander. I mean, I guess we'll just play out Magus. It sucks they had 2 Cookbooks though. I can't believe they kept a 1-lander though. What they keep that's a 1-land? So they don't have any black sources, at least for Goryo or Profane. Wow, 3 Cookbooks. Okay. So if we draw Belcher, we win. I guess we'll attack. I'm trying to think if we want a Valakut. Probably do want a Valakut here and then make a land drop. Like this hand's awesome. We'll just reset though. Oh no. So we have 2 Charbelchers now. But yeah, Cataracts with Golos. I actually haven't tried that version yet. All right, here's Golos. Haywire Might Proof, indeed. They don't have any green sources to even activate it. Nice. Okay. So they got punished for keeping a 1-lander too. Oh man. I just can't believe we played against 2 Reanimator decks. And then of course we have 0 graveyard hate. So we are liking the Shattering Sprees. Ley lines. We're on the draw again, so I don't even, I guess, care about the moons too much. Let's just run it back. All right, so this is an easy powder hand. We don't have any part of the combo. We are getting rid of, I always like to keep track of our smashings because that's our only untapped red source, but we'll definitely powder this hand. Oh, this hand is solid. We have Leyline. We have turn 2 Reckless, and hopefully we get to keep our, all right, they shocked that in, probably play a Cookbook. Oh, Epicure, okay. So we'll play Valakut tapped. Pass. Next turn, we can Reckless Handling for Belcher, and then maybe go off turn 3, turn 4. Profane Tutor, yep. All right, we have a couple turns. All right, Amaria's Call. Play Reckless Handling. Come on. Okay, cool. We got rid of our other Reckless Handling. All right, so that comes off turn next turn. So we probably lose next turn unless we win. Maybe we need like some, I don't know what though, to be honest. They discarded Yargle. Okay, so this is the Yargle deck. Coom Warrior. I think we're going to be a turn 2 slow here because they get whatever they want with this. They're just going to get Goryos and hit us for 18. Oh, man. Yeah, this is just going to be a turn 2 slow because we can just put Belcher into play and pass, but this is coming off suspend, and then we just lose to Goryo's Vengeance. Just making sure. 3, 4, pass. Yeah, like there's no way to. I mean, I guess we'll just play it out, but this is just like an easy Goryo's Yargle win, and maybe they just have something to kill this, but I don't think they need it. We got Profane Tutor. Get ready for the scoop. We have 1 red mana. Oh god, this is like another like awesome hand too. Easiest 2 unknown to man. I wish. What are they on? They're on Gigantha. Again, this is probably greedy. They said they didn't see the league pop up. Steam Vent. So this is probably Fair Breach. Ragavan. The bane of our existence. So we'd love to draw some lands here. All right, greed not paying off here. God. I mean, because we didn't draw a second land, now I'm like, oh, powder seems great. But then if we draw that second land, it's like, the only thing we have to worry about is like 3 Mindic Spell Pierce. All right, that's good. They got a ritual off the top of our deck. Wow, they hit? Oh, man. All right, not working out for us. No, this hand was so good too. But yeah, super greedy keep. They get in for 3 here. Okay, good. Another non-land. So we were like never drawing a land. We would have been stuck forever. Iteration. I mean, they kept a 1-lander also, but they also have a Ragavan. I would have loved to drawn a spike for that. All right, they found a land, obviously. All right, we found another land. Hey, Swiss. I'm like multitasking, responding to you in Discord, but that's only because they didn't see the queue pop up, so they weren't playing. We kept a greedy 7, and we're being punished for it. They shock in Sacred Foundry. Probably gonna like play Teferi Balance Treasure Token or something. Shredder, okay. I would love to draw an untapped land and bait Blood Moon. Oh, okay. So an untapped red source just wins the game here. Come on, untapped. Actually, no, just an untapped land. Untapped land wins the game here. Come on, baby. One time. Well, no, they get a treasure token, so maybe not. Wow, another non-land. Oh my god. But yeah, we can't catch a break. 3, 4. We've drawn 1 land in the top 15 cards. Another bolt. 2, 3, 4. God dang. So greedy keep and just, but it still could have been like nuts. Like we could have drawn any lands, but we didn't draw any lands, so that's unfortunate. All right, so we're gonna bring in the Guttural Responses here. Blood Moon is surprisingly good against them. Pact is, I mean, Guttural Response is good if they don't have to fairy. Pact is, I mean, I guess we'll keep Pact because they have Spell Pierces. Take out the Irencrag, some 3 Irencrags here. Yes, we'd like to be on the play. So we take out the Irencrags because of counter spells. All right, this hand has Reckless Handling, but we have the powder, so we're going to use it. Man, these hands have not been coming together. We're going to mulligan this hand. I guess we'll keep this hand. No, this doesn't have any red mana either. This has been all day, just no red mana. No red mana. And 1 land. Like, all right, keep 1, 2, play Valakut, tapped and pass. Yeah, like we automatically lose just mulliganing this low. Unless they keep absolutely nothing. We either need to have like a turn 2 Blood Moon to slow them down, or just like a quick turn 2, turn 3 win here, but we don't. We just get to play as tapped, play Strike Rich and pass, and then they just counter our Belcher and we lose. We've had 1 turn 3 win, and I think that's it. So no free wins this league. Not many free wins this league. All right, they play Mesa. I don't know if I want it to be Ragavan more or DRC. Either is like terrible. Untap Steam Vents for Ragavan. Okay. Bubble Us. What are we drawing? Hopefully something. I guess I want lands or acceleration. Definitely don't want another Belcher. I mean, would I take a Spike Field? Probably. I don't know what they're doing. They're definitely doing something else, because if they didn't see the Q pop, then they're... And we drew the other Belcher. Wow. All right, so they know we have this now, which... I mean, I guess if they counter 1, then like whatever. Maybe they think if they counter 1, they're safe. We drew the one that I said we didn't want to draw. All right, they get a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Get in with that. Probably play Teferi, bounce my treasure token, and then we're just like sad. Guttural Response. I mean, they're clearing the top of our deck pretty well, but it's like not going to matter. All right, they didn't play anything. All right, well, we're just gonna flash this back and pass. I don't know what they definitely don't want to tap out because they know we have Belcher. Is it like double bolt or something? They must have a lot of interaction. Wow, double bolt. Okay. I'm surprised they kept in bolts. Like, I feel like they should have more things to board out. But I guess if they go, now they can just go to Fairy, uptick. Yeah. All right. They bounce a token. So that's loose because they don't get the draw and we can play the Belcher. I mean, I'm assuming they have a Spell Pierce, though. No, we drew the patch. I mean, I guess we can't do anything because of the Fairy, but that would have been good other than that. So again, they're cleaning off the top. We got a response. All right, we'll just play Belcher into interaction here. That sucks, too. If we had, like, all the what-ifs, if they didn't have the Fairy, we'd have the Treasure Token, counter Spell Pierce, but they probably have, like, another Spell Pierce, too. So we need to draw an untapped land, but then we're dead. We go to 5. Yeah, we're just dead, actually. I'm just going to concede. Yeah, there's no way to win that. I don't know. Again, you guys let me know. I don't think we're playing this poorly. Just mulliganing to barely keepable, like, 4s. I don't know, this could just be, like, an unlucky league. So I think you had Desperate Ritual as a 2 turnout. I guess if like we cast this ritual, cast Belcher, but then we have to pass. We'd have to pass and then hope they don't have anything and then hope they don't counter. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to like try, I guess, but yeah, it's like, all right. So again, this is why we play powder. This hand is unkeepable. So we'll powder this. This hand, I mean, again, we have the combo, but we just have no acceleration. So like a turn 4 Belcher with only 1 red land. I mean, we get to turn 3 Blood Moon. If we knew we were up against like Tron or something, we might keep it, but we're going to mulligan this one. This hand we will keep. This hand has turn 2 Strike It Rich, turn 3 Blood Moon, Belcher. Get rid of the, this hand's obviously a lot better on the play. Flooded Strand, go. Draw the Valakut Awakening. Hopefully this isn't a control deck since we pitched our Endatha Triumph, Rogren Triumph. All right, so this is a control deck of sorts. Blood Moon. I wish, oh man, imagine if we drew a Ritual and we could Ritual out this Blood Moon here. All right, we'll play this tapped. Next turn we're going to play Blood Moon. Hopefully they don't play anything. Hopefully they don't play Teferi. Leyline Binding. Okay. Steam Vents, untapped. Don't play Teferi. I mean, that's how they're going to get their colors, I guess. They can get treasure tokens that way. This is just like Omnath control. But we will play Blood Moon out. It stinks they get their colors with, or treasures with Shaman, but it's going to shut off a lot of their deck. And the next turn we get to Belcher. If we draw Irencrag Feet, we win. Oh man, they pitched a Fairy. The Fairy would have been nuts if they... Alright, so they draw... Make a treasure. Sure. So yeah, Irencrag Feet wins it. Wow, we drew it. As long as this isn't like a Spell Pierce. Wow. Love it. Finally, we get something on our side here. Woo! All right. Yay. We did the thing. All right. So against I guess Omnath packs. I don't know. It's just, I hate Teferi, man. Just Teferi's so annoying. Slay. Slay. What are they gonna bring in? I know they just have like a bunch of stuff. I don't know exactly what this, I'm assuming it's just like 5-color Omnath here. I didn't see Kahira though, but they have endings, Teferis, all that stuff probably. Spell pierces. Do we want like Furies? I think that's it. I mean, Irencrag feet could be a problem. We'll just try and be fast, I think. Maybe we can get like a quick Blood Moon or just like a quick win like that. They don't have a companion, so yeah, like this hand's way too slow. This is a turn 4. This is a turn 5 win. That's way too slow. This hand is a powder, but we'll put back red land. I guess we'll keep this because mulliganing to 4 is not going to do anything. Maybe we can draw a ritual or something. A turn 2 Blood Moon's not the worst. The worst draw we could be is drawing a powder though. But yeah, this is probably okay. And they definitely have like Besagers and stuff they bring in. There's Magus. I guess we'll play this tapped and pass. Yeah, ritual would have been pretty awesome. They also have Solitudes to kill Magus, just like nothing's safe. But I'm assuming they're either going to play Teferi here or Fable here. I mean, I guess we'll slam the Blood Moon and then they'll do some stuff. They'll float white for Leyline Binding, but then they can't cast it. Oh, they thought they could cast Leyline Binding here? They're going to need a lot more mana than that. Oh, they said they misplayed. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and they didn't even crack this. That's brutal for them. So they have 3 mountains in play. Oh no, they have the forest and the Fable. Oh wait, we just win next turn if we draw land? Yes. Look at us going off turn 4 twice. Woo! We did it. All right, 2 and 3. These games were awful. Oh my gosh. All right, so that was Mono Red Belcher in Modern. What did you guys think of those games? I thought they were terrible. The deck performed kind of how you'd expect. I think we were a little on the worse side of variance though, mulliganing to kind of medium 4s, medium 5s-ish. But if you mulligan that low, you kind of have to keep or you're just going to lose for the most part. You could argue mulliganing to 4, hoping to hit the nuts, but like at that point, depending on what you're up against, they're going to have a counter, like at least one counter, one hand disruption for your only all in. So you're just saying, I have this. If you have it, I just automatically lose. So I think keeping riskier 5 hands is maybe better. But yeah, I don't think we misplayed too much. Maybe once or twice, I'm not too sure. But I think just the keeps were kind of unfortunate. But as you guys saw in that last game, you can win on turn 3, turn 4. Just play Blood Moon into Irencrag feet into Charbelcher. Turn 4, easy win. We don't even need any rituals. But yeah, I'm not sure for the sideboard. Like the sideboard's fine. I'm sure you could like change some things up. We weren't really able to use Guttural Response. Shadowing Spree's fantastic. Magus, Fury as alternate. Win conditions, then Leyline I think is definitely necessary, especially for those Necromancer effects that we didn't get to see, but it did protect against some Thoughtseize decks. Having no graveyard stuff really hurt, but I don't think we need it. We can just be faster than them. It was just like a who's on the play, who's on the draw variance in that regard. And they had the nuts when they were on the play, and then we did when we were on the play. But overall, this is a really fun deck. It's definitely a good version to try if you're trying to get into Belcher. You don't have to think about those recross piles, and I'd say give it a go. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.